Welcome back, team. And today we're doing full body power yoga workout. Prepare to sweat, get stronger, and have absolutely amazing full body stretch. Let's begin this session on our back today, and let's go ahead and lay down so we can start with a good quality yoga stretches. Go ahead and extend those arms all the way behind, guys. Inhalation through the nose, exhalation through the nose or through the mouth, as long as you guys breathe in. Take a deep breath in, expand your belly, and on exhalation, let all the tension go. Take a deep breath in one more time. Open your heart for change, for transformation, for learning with no judgment and no expectations. And let's go ahead and open up our eyes and take our right knee towards the belly and chest. Give your leg, guys, a good quality hug. Feel good hug. Inhalation through the nose. And on exhalation, keep your knee bent and just gently let this knee and your foot to move slightly down. Just give it a gentle press. Very nice. Come back to the center. Keep your knee bent and just put your right hand, guys, on top on your right foot and bring your left hand that way as well. Nice gentle opening here. Inhalation, exhalation. Go ahead, guys, and extend your leg. And we're ready to lift our shoulders off the ground. Maybe not right away, and if it doesn't feel comfortable yet, just keep, guys, your head and shoulders on the floor. Otherwise, give your leg even deeper stretch and your lower back, of course. Come on back down and take this leg all the way on the side. It may or may not go all the way till the ground. This is not the goal. We just awaken up our body for now. Getting ready for more challenging, more active yoga asanas, yoga flows. Go ahead and take this foot all the way back and carry it all the way across your left. Try to reach with your left hand towards your right ankle and move your torso, guys. Move your torso all the way towards the left. Give your body a feel good lateral stretch. We will hold this stretch for a couple extra breaths so we can feel it really nicely. Well done. And we always make sure that we never hold the breath when we hold in the stretches, right? Go ahead and place this foot next to the glute, next over the right this time. Lift the hips, guys. You can stay right here, or you can progress with me just a little bit. Take this leg up. And on exhalation, dive your ankle, your left or right on top on the right leg, right above that knee. Gently draw the left knee toward the mat, opening the hip flexor. Excellent. And slowly release your both hips on the floor. Extending your right leg, give your left knee a good nurturing hug. We can also close eyes for just a breath or two, making sure everything feels good, open. We're not stressed. There is no need for the stress, it's just a practice. And go ahead and gently let this knee over the side. Just open it a little bit more while you're holding your knee band. And we will return the leg back. Keep your knee still bent. We're going to put left and right hand on top. Send the knee down toward the floor. Maybe all the way, maybe halfway. My point is, be relaxed, guys. Be relaxed and just practice with the joy. We're making our body stronger, bringing more awareness between mind and body. Extend the leg and gently send this leg on the side. Consistency in the practice will make all the difference in the world, like everywhere else in life. Give me another breath or two, and slowly to carry this leg all the way back up and over and across if it's possible, or set this foot outside. See if you can connect your right hand over to your left ankle. Move your upper body, your shoulders, your left arm all the way towards the right, and we focusing on a good lateral stretch on the left. Feels so good. Inhalation, exhalation. Come on back, my friends. Go ahead and move this foot right now next to the left glute. So left foot next over to left, and we lift the hips off the floor for the one leg extended bridge. You can also put your both feet together to the regular one, or you can come with me and progress a little bit deeper. Inhalation and exhalation. Put your ankle all the way on top. Take a deep breath in and see if you will draw your right knee actually a little bit more down towards the floor, towards your mat, to open the hip flexor all the way. Slowly back, guys. Take your knees gently on the floor, your feet on the floor, and take your arms and send them underneath your knees. Give your body a good hug. Set your head on the floor. Connect with your body. With tension and intention back. Let's go ahead and extend the legs, just like we do in seated forward fold. So if you will imagine that you're doing your seated forward fold right now with the soft and extended knees, that's exactly how it feels. And that's actually where we're gonna go and adjust a little bit. So it's not your flat pose, we just holding it. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, guys, and breathe out. Slowly put your both feet together like you almost doing your bound angle, but your feet above your chest. Connect with your hands if that's available. Press a little bit more, guys, on top on those feet. Send them down towards the belly and lower part of the rib cage. Draw the tailbone towards the floor. Feels really, really good. And slowly, guys, on exhalation, make your gentle transfer to your seated position. Let's go ahead and put the hands on the floor. With the hips expand all the way. Wonderful. And just what we did on our shoulder bridge, you can come with me, or you can, guys, just stay in your reverse tabletop. Take a deep breath in. We continue to open the hip flexor. And on exhalation, let's simply switch the legs. Take the other leg, left knee down towards the floor. Open, pelvic floor, hips, rib cage, all the way gently back, guys. And go ahead and land down on your mat. Make sure that you sit nice and level, and we're ready to fall for resting forward fold. Your forward fold can be a challenging still. So in that case, you just come up a little bit higher. Try still remain your knees soft and extended if you have no injuries in the back. Breathe in, breathe out. And on exhalation, we slowly moving down. We're not in a hurry at all. We will take all time in the world we need to let our body feel safe. Take a deep breath in, and on exhalation, dive a little bit deeper. It will make a big difference when you pull your glutes, guys, off the body, just like I showed you before we dive in. Go ahead and take your left hand on top of the right ankle or anywhere. it's available. And we open up all the way. Soft half spinal twist. Very nice. And we will cross over right over the left, and we will give it a gentle forward fold again. And let's go from the other side. So your right hand can be anywhere where your body free to open through the side, and you don't even have to extend that other arm. Make sure you sit it level on both sit bones. And let's cover our right arm with the left. And again, make sure that you're nice and flat and comfortable. We're folding forward one more time. Very nice. And come on back. Before I will move you on your knees, I want to practice a half spinal twist in one of the variations of the Marichasana. So set your foot next to it. And what we do, so we press the front of our leg towards the belly if available. Sit guys right here, or take your right arm and wrap it around. And I want you to pay attention the way you're doing it today, because we're going to be using very similar bind for our balance today. So just when we're going to be doing that, you can recall how comfortable you've been on the sitting position. So we wrap our right arm around the right knee. You could also use little strap and towel and extension in between the hands if you can bind, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing on the balance as well. Let's do the same thing from the other side. So we would put left foot next to the base, or as close as it comes. We press the front of the leg closer to the belly. We level the spine. We want to be leveled, right? And then we take the left, we go inside first, and then we wrap it outside. And you might be able to lift the chest a little bit higher and more open. If that's the case, that's amazing. If not, we just keep practicing. And the best thing would be to grab a little towel or the strap to open up and loosen up connection between the hands a little bit, or even if you can't reach at all, and that way you will be able to sit taller. Very nice. Good work, guys. Go ahead and undo the bind, and we're ready to make our transition to the kneeling position. We will begin with a gentle cat and cow flow, and we're gonna add a little bit more movements to that. So before we do that, let's just try to expand fully. Use full range of motion. When you relax your neck completely, your head drops down. When you open up, you drop the belly and expand through the heart, and tailbone goes up. And then once you master that, we're gonna add a little movements back and forth. Relax your toes. So it's a halfway to the child pose and halfway to your dog or cobra. Just that little extra movement to wake up our knees and our wrist, of course, our elbows. I have a good ankle practice for you, and a little bit for the wrist as well. Breathe in, guys. Breathe out. Make sure that you're moving, and let's give it a couple more flows. Couple more dynamic movements back and forward. Very nice. And then come up and stay in the center. For my beginners, you can do halfway from the front to the side. If you're really good with your wrist stretches and you're practicing yoga regularly with us, that's amazing. You're probably ready for the full one. And we go for that up and come. Totally different feeling on the upper body. You can always come out to the halfway and undo it at all. Anytime you have to through the practice, go guys to your child pose. This is all level yoga session. You rest when you need, you join when you're ready back through the practice and repetition and being among the strong people. You will strive very quickly. Your practice will improve very, very quickly. And one more, guys. If it feels too much, come out right now and go to the child pose for a last few breaths, or come with me, tuck your toes, shift your hips slightly more back, extra stretches for the wrist. Very nice. Come back, undo, and we definitely need to stretch them opposite direction. So one at a time. Some of you guys so good with your wrist and ankle stretches. You can do guys 2 hands at the same time. Do it if you can, or do just one at a time. Very nice. We come back and we're gonna give a gentle bear hug. While you're doing that, it's also a good stretch for the shoulder, but for the wrist as well. Just make sure that you hug your shoulder with the open palm. This is good. And when you do the hug, you also press into the shoulder a little bit more so you can release the pressure of the wrist. Nice. All the way back, guys, we're gonna do a couple hovers here. Just a couple hovers, inhalation, exhalation. Good job. And knees back on the floor. Open up, stretch. And one more, guys, all the way. Knees and hover. Excellent. Extend to your downward facing dog. Press the heels into the floor or bend your knees, one or other. My beginners always consider bend your knees. And whether you just started your first, second practice, or you practice in a month or 2 already, it always helps to check where is your body weight. Make sure your body weight not on the shoulders and the wrist, right? Send your knees back on the floor. Go ahead and extend your one leg. We will open our hips a little bit more. So what I want you to do, just to draw your knee towards your shoulder for a few times. Just a nice, gentle knee toward the shoulder. And you may reach all the way or only halfway. Again, that's not the goal. Wait, just working on extra hip mobility. And stay right here. Send your knee and ankle one level. And we're just going to give it a few extra lateral movements up and down. Very nice. We're doing that simply because we're ready to put our right leg behind the left in that first day Gomukhasana preparation or cow face pose. That's very similar position, but we are on kneeling, and we're gonna go for extra cat and cow here. The position of the legs definitely affects our back. And hip stretches. Give me just 1 or 2 more. And all together, we will dive into the forearms when you will set your elbows underneath the shoulders. And we do a couple more here. 2, 3, guys. Just flow and make it feel good. It doesn't have to be perfect at all. We're striving to look better, to be better, to get smarter, more awareness, stronger, fitter, but we don't have to be perfect. Every single day we grow and transform just a little bit, step by step. All right, so from here, guys, go ahead and dive gently down into the hips. That might feel a little bit challenging, so you don't have to go all the way. Just send your hips, just you almost kind of ready to sit to your cow face pose, but we stay right here. So it's a cow face, close legs, and your child pose essentially. Relax your head and neck. And let's slowly return back. We will do this flow from that other side too, so we equally open the body. Extend the leg, and we're ready to draw the left knee towards the left shoulder. Just a few times. Just a few times. Very nice. And give me just one more or two more. Slowly stop right in the center. And gentle lateral. Opening for the hip. Hold your knee and your ankle pretty much on one level. We use a stretching Pilates a lot. And we're ready to send our left knee above the right. So readjust your knees. If your knee is sensitive, always consider to put an extra blanket on your knees. It's really challenging to relax or focus on the back stretches or any other stretches if your knees are uncomfortable. And give me just a couple more. Cat and cow, full body stretch. Very nice. And we're moving towards the forearms. The same motion, but affects our body differently. So we almost taking the forehead towards the knees. Give me a good range of motion, guys. Enjoy every single movement. Enjoy, guys, every single breath. Being present, that's actually alive. And one more. Go ahead and dive down towards your hips if that's available. One step at a time. Plant your hands just like you're trying to go to the child pose with open, spacious back. Breathe in, guys. Breathe out. That feels so good. And come on back. Undo your legs. Tuck your toes, guys. We're going back to the downward facing dog right here. And we're ready to take our one leg up. Stay on the tippy toes on your left. And continue to open, guys. Continue to open. Bend your knee and look underneath. The right open up a little bit deeper. We already work on those hips, but a little bit extra is always good. Take a deep breath in, extend your leg one more time. First of all, we're going to the tiger curl, knee towards the nose. Very strong. Take it back up, stay on the tippy toes forward, guys. Breathe in, breathe out, using super strong. Hover or knee on the floor, guys. Hover or knee on the floor. Exhalation, open up again. Step, walk, or hop all the way straight through, guys. Look halfway in, lengthening, guys. Lengthening, press the back heel into the ground. Look forward, spine is long and extended. Very nice. Go ahead and plant your both hands. Your single leg plank is totally optional. You can put your both knees on the floor, and even more than that for my beginners. Put your knees, guys, on the ground. Push down, chaturanga, dandasana. Come on, upward facing dog. Shoulders up, back and down. Express fully all the way. Come on, back to your downward facing dog. We will repeat this flow one more time, guys. From the other side, plant your feet, your hands. Go ahead and open up your other side, your left leg, all the way through. Expand. Breathe in, breathe out. Rotate and look underneath your left. Bend your knee and open a little bit more. Shift the body weight towards the hips. Relax your neck. No stress at all. Whether we can do everything we expect we will or not, we've been proud of our physical bodies and our commitments, guys. Go ahead and extend that leg. Come on up on the tippy toes. Stretch it even deeper. We're ready for the tiger curl. Knee towards the nose. Stomach in, scoot the belly. Excellent. Take it back and squat, guys. Extend the leg if you can. Beginners, be on a both feet in your downward facing dog. Prepare to hover, guys, or knees on the floor. Very good. Come on back up, extend, and we're ready to step through for extended lunge. If you have to put your knee, guys, back knee on the floor, do it. We're not coming up, we're not taking the hands off the floor yet. We just lengthen it. Push the heel down towards the floor. Straighten that leg from the heel to the top of your head. Prepare to step back. Your single leg plank is totally optional, guys. You can put your knees, your feet on the floor. Push down. Hold it with me. So proud of you. Upward facing dog. Shoulders up, back and down. Full extension. Downward facing dog all the way. Beautiful. Relax the head and neck. Take your right leg up, guys. We will start to practice a tiny little bit standing asanas. I will take you then for your ankles flow, for your toe stretches, step forward. So what I want you to do is glide up and hold your both hands on the floor still. Go ahead and reach your left leg up if you're standing on your right? So we did a good quality opening for the hips. But even then, I don't want you to extend your leg right away for that standing middle. I'm just going to give you the easiest way to practice it and improve. Both hands on the floor or on the blocks. Bend your knee, and all you have to do is like imagine as you practicing your seated forward fold with your half virasana, or just the seated forward fold. Relax your head and neck. Belly down towards the front part of the leg. And if it's there and you hold in a good balance, start to extend your leg if it feels right. When we really don't try to do a standing split, we fold in forward, and that will come as a result. Breathe in, breathe out, all the way, guys. Step this foot across. Try to do it on one line with the other foot. If not a big deal. All the way, both feet on the ground, fall forward. Breathe in, guys. Breathe out. Very nice. We go ahead and step back to our plank. Your chaturanga is totally optional as always. Make sure you put your knees on the floor. Reach, do it through the tabletop. Do it without transition if you are new to the yoga practice, especially to the power asanas and power flows. This is totally fine. Let's stretch all the way in the down dog. Go ahead and take your left leg up. Brace, guys, and step forward. We prepare for the little standing flow. So go ahead and glide, guys. Glide just right here. Glide with me. And bend your knees. So find a good, stable position. Once you bend your knee, it's much easier to fold forward with your belly toward the standing leg, and just continue to practice it. Find a good, stable position. Feel this foot grounded, and continue to work. If you can hug this leg, that's amazing. If not, that's amazing as well. Something to move towards, right? That would be really, really boring if you come down to your yoga practice and you can do every single thing and it doesn't even challenge you. That wouldn't be something what I don't like. I like to be challenged. Hopefully you like it too. Raise, guys. Extend the leg if it's there. Inhalation, exhalation. Slowly glide back. Your single leg plank is totally optional as always. Come on down, up, shoulders up, back and down, and come back to your downward facing dog. Nice, nice, nice job, guys. Both hands flat on the floor. Give it a good stretch. The good quality stretches are essential for the human body. It's essential. There is no other way I can describe it. And again, if you're just doing your yoga practice at least once a week, that's something. Keep on breathing and slowly, guys, look forward, step, walk, or hop if you want to. Come on up on the tippy toes, lift your heels right here, and then rock back, guys. Rock back on your heels. Good, come on back. Rock front, all the way, and rock back all the way. Rock front, and your tippy toes for your chair is totally optional. You don't have to do that. Go ahead and sit your hips back not too low and find your balance with those arms. Very nice, guys. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Full forward fold, Uttanasana. Nice job, everyone. Let's stretch our back and then we're gonna go back for our knees, for the toes and ankles. Stretches coming up halfway. Send your hands into the front of your legs. Push against the legs. Very nice. Fold forward. My beginners, you don't have to bind your hands at all. Go ahead and connect your hands behind if you're ready. And we slowly coming back up. You can send your hands into the back if you have to, or come with me for the gentle back bend unsupported. Coming back up, let's compensate it with a forward fold. Nice. Very good. Come on back, guys, into your tippy toes and send your knees on the floor. Please do not skip it and don't uncurl your feet. I want you to sit right here. If that is close to impossible, take your fist on the floor and that's what you're going to be doing while we add up a little bit extra layers. But make sure, guys, you don't skip it because it's not going to get better, or at least the way we want it to get better quickly. Please make sure you support yourself with the blocks or with your fist. If you're sitting really nicely, guys, go ahead and take your one hand, find the back bend, and then if it feels right, go ahead and open up your chest up towards the seat. Nice job. Let's do it from the other side. Take your hand on the floor, open up. Very nice. If it's available, open up your chest a little bit more towards the ceiling, your ribcage. Come on back towards the center. And this time we will try to send our forehead, our nose, towards the knees, straighten the neck and shoulders and the toes all together. If this position on the tippy toes challenging, just support yourself up here. For my intermediate and advanced, I want everyone to grow, to improve, to transform. We're gonna go with the right arm behind left underneath. You can do the opposite. Just if you follow, it's gonna be easier for you to remember because I got the sinking part for you. Breathe, guys. Inhalation. Exhalation, and let's slowly switch. We're gonna go and switch the hands. Breathe in, guys, breathe out. That requires some good core strength, balance, and definitely ability to be calm. Come on down and bring your both knees on the floor. Release the toes. And we're not gonna just sit, we will stretch them to opposite direction. Just reaching up and down. This is very nice. Just up and down, and we're focusing on the top of your ankles, not the toes. If this is super easy for you, I know a lot of you so good with your feet by now, so just put your hands on top of the knees or up front. This is a little bit easier. This is a little bit more challenging. You could also put a couple blocks underneath, or just continue to do lift one knee at a time. Don't do nothing, do one knee at a time. Nice job, guys. Come on back. Tuck your toes. Step back to your downward facing dog. Feet hips width apart. Take your one leg up all the way. Extend, expand. Are you ready to step forward? We step forward for the runner lunge. For the runner lunge, make sure your hips square, guys. Right up here, right? We're gonna take our arms today, and we will take the right arm, the same side with which your leg is, right behind, left under. Make sure you use your straps and towels if you have to. Breathe in, guys. Breathe out. Stay with me. We're ready to pivot to the warrior 2. Keep your hands bind if that's available. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good stroke shoulders. And the warrior 1. What we do, our feet is already grounded. We turn back to the front. Fantastic, guys. Go ahead and undo those arms. Plant them on the floor. We're ready to rock the hips toward the left. The leg was behind. Your side plank. Your side plank can be done with your knees if you have to. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhalation, exhalation, my intermediate and advanced. Go ahead and put your ankle right on top, just exactly how we did it. In the reverse tabletop and a bridge. Inhalation, exhalation. Breathe in, guys. Breathe out, building amazing strength in the body. Go ahead and step back. Your chaturanga hold is optional. Try to do it, guys, with your knees on the floor and hug your ribcage with your elbows, building the strength. Nice. Come on up. Up dog. We're gonna stay here for the extra breath or 2. Breathe, guys. And on exhalation, back to your downward facing dog. If you have to rest and recover in your child pose, go ahead right now. We have a few breaths in the downward facing dog, and if you have to go to your child, this is the time. I will tell you when to come back. Take a deep breath in, let all the tension go. And on exhalation, when you're ready, return back to your downward facing dog. Let's take our left leg up and give it a good stretch and opening first. Step forward, guys, all the way to your runner lunge. My beginners, don't be shy to put your knees on the floor for your lunges anytime you have to. Let's reach up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take your left, the same side arm with your leg is front and right. Please use your straps and towels if you have to. We hold in, opening, stretching our shoulders. Strong legs, guys. Are we ready for warrior 2 pivot? So all you have to do is take your hips and your upper body to the side. Nice, and stay with me. Prepare for the warrior 1, but try to hold your hands bind still, hips square. Fantastic, very demanding. Go ahead and take your hands back, frame your foot, your chaturanga, is your option, guys. Your chaturanga is your option. And come on up. Up dog. Nice, open, expanded, downward facing dog. We are ready for the quick balance session. Remember, we did the seated position when our foot was next to the hip, and we did wrap it around from inside out. Today we're practicing Flamingo, standing Flamingo. So let's go ahead and take our one leg up and step forward, guys. For your lunge or closer, I'm gonna step closer, so I stay in the center of my mat for you better to see, but you can step in your lunge. So go ahead and glide again, just like as we did for the standing needle. So what I want you to do is just to make a transfer to the standing. Please, guys, use the wall, use the chairs, the sofas, the trees if you're practicing outside. So go ahead and give that like a gentle hold first. So we acquire a little balance, and then we're going to switch direction. We will go ahead and hold the left ankle with the right hand. So imagine right now you sitting on the floor, just like we did one of the variation of Marichi pose. You will take your left arm and your left knee is right here. You will wrap your arm around. That looks much more scarier and impossible than actually it is, because a lot of you really good doing it on a seated position. So all you have to do is to grab your extra towel or strap to wrap around. Once you're there, we will give it a try to fold slightly forward in our Flamingo. And don't hesitate to give it a couple tries. If you need to step down, and then try it again, because we need some repetition and practice in order to get better. So keep giving it a try, guys. We're gonna give it another try. Undo the bind if you have to, and then come on down. This is very demanding. Shake it out, guys. That was really, really good. Let's take a deep breath in and we find the palm tree. Flamingos and palm trees goes really good together. Coming up on the tippy toes. Breathe in, breathe out, and all the way forward fold, my friends. Forward fold, relax your head and neck. Take a deep breath. Very nice. And let's go ahead and step back all the way. Inhalation, exhalation, rock your hips, guys. On the right, I just realized we forgot to do the side plank. On the other side, you can do your side planks, guys. Definitely with the knees on the floor. You can come with me and put your ankle all the way on top. Breathe in, breathe out, find the balance. Very good. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out, send it back. Chaturanga, guys, all the way. And upward, facing dog, and downward facing dog. We're ready for Flamingo practice now from the other side. Take your left leg up and step in the middle of your mat or to the front of your lunge and go ahead and glide, guys. Find a good stability first in the left leg and then come on up for the simple knee hold first. We're just gonna hold the knee, use the wall, sofas, trees, anything you have to use. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out, and we switch the hold. we hold the right ankle with the left hand. That can be just it for you today, and this is totally fine, guys. If you come in farther, we take the right arm and your right knee is right here. You're gonna take your right arm inside your right leg and bind. And again, by itself, that can be very challenging and just it, but you guys so good doing it on a sitting position. So there is a factor of just being a little bit uncertain because we're practicing the balance. We're gonna give it a few tries. If you have to undo it, and then come back down. Flamingo is looking for some food for sure. We're gonna give it another try because we need repetitions in order to master something. One try is not enough, and let's guys shake it out. That was very, very good. Let's step a little bit wider this time. Take your arms up, and we're gonna go back down towards the squat. We have just a few minutes of the practice left, guys. I want to practice with us our boat pose today in transition from the boat to the right angle to back to Malasana, just to make sure we work our core really good. So go ahead and grab your ankles. That can be any other place. And if you're holding your ankles, that's fantastic. Now let them go. Breathe in, breathe out. Your one leg can be on the floor. You can bend both knees as long as you support your lower back with your abdomen. One time is not going to affect it, but if you consistently overly arch your back, that's just not really good for the back health. Go ahead and grab your ankles and open it up. Good balance, everybody. Go ahead and plant your feet on the floor, Malasana. Nice job. Draw your left hand towards your right ankle. Open it up. And draw your right hand towards the left ankle. Let's come back for one more boat together. Use a boat of your choice, guys. Wrap yourself with the feet. Make sure you take good care of your back. Go ahead and put your feet back down and come on down with me. Very good. Go ahead and turn around on the right side and bend your knees, guys. You can stay right up here, or you can go ahead and take your right arm underneath and bind with your left hand towards the left ankle. That's nice if you can put your hand on the right arm flat on the floor and extra shoulder stretches. Very good. And let's go ahead and turn on our belly, just like this. Good job. And just give your back a couple extra scorpion touches on the belly. Just right and left and right. Make it feel good. And then we will turn around on the other side. You don't have to keep that left, guys, arm underneath. You can do it just up front, just like I showed you on the right side. If it's available, go ahead and bind right hand to right ankle. Forgive me, my back. Keep holding it, and the left hand flat on the floor if possible. Gentle extra stretches. And we turning back on our belly, guys. Connect with your ankles. Breathe. Full body stretch. Very good. And slowly, guys, release your knees back on the floor. Reach up. And all we're gonna do is we're gonna go for the gentle puppy pose here to finalize our practice. So set your knees slightly wider than normal, ankles behind, tailbone in between your knees. And all we do, we just take our belly on the floor. Take your belly on the floor. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Let all the tension go and melt away from the upper body. And then slowly come on up, guys, to your seated position. Any way is comfortable for your body. Let's reach all the way up. Inhalation, guys. On exhalation, close your eyes and reach your both hands behind. Express through the heart. Shoulders down, away from the ears. And on exhalation, undo the hands, draw them up over your head. Keep your eyes closed, and while you're drawing your hands towards your heart, again, invite anything you want to invite in your life. Health, healing, vitality, love, relationship, abundance, anything you desire. Because anything is available for us. We just need to free the space and let all the anger, frustration, discontent, anxiety, uncertainty leave our minds and our bodies and open, free more space for love, transformation, and contribution to other people's lives. Open your eyes, smile with your heart, and flow, guys, through the rest of your day, through the rest of your week with unshakable love and peace inside. Namaste, everybody. Thank you so much, team, for joining me for this challenging, strong, and relaxing yoga session at the same time. Leave me, guys, comments down below. I want to know how you did, about your progress, about your flexibility, about your strengths. And if that was your first practice with us, first workout with us, welcome to Transform Team. We are a team of the result-driven people. Rest well, guys, recover well, and I will see you all tomorrow.